LA Theatre Works presents California Suite by Neil Simon, starring Bruce Davison, Marsha Mason, Dennis Boutsikaris, and Amy Peets. In Neil Simon's comedy classic, four couples arrive in turn from London, Philadelphia, Chicago, and New York, and separately inhabit a Beverly Hills hotel suite, bringing along their problems, anxieties, and marital dilemmas. The view from Beverly Hills will never look the same. And now, California Suite by Neil Simon, produced by LA Theatre Works.
Yes? Where are you? Well, come on up, room 203. Room service, please. Hello, this is Mrs. Warren in suite 203. I would like 1 tea with lemon and 1 double scotch on the rocks. Yes, 203. Thank you. Yes. Yes, it is. Hello? Oh, yes, Bob. Well, I was hoping to leave today. I have tickets on the 3 o'clock flight, but I don't think I'm going to make it. Oh, it can't be too soon for me. This entire city smells like an overripe cantaloupe. How is New York? It is? Snow. How wonderful. No, the sun is shining, about 80 degrees. On Thanksgiving, it's truly disgusting. Come in, it's open, William. No, nothing's settled yet, but I'm not worried. No, he just got here. I don't want to bring a lawyer into it yet. We'll see how this goes. Now, when have you known me to be intimidated? Well, that doesn't count. Yes, I remember it in detail. You're wasting a perfectly good erotic conversation with my ex-husband in the room and the operator probably listening. Yes, I will, as soon as he leaves. I do too. Bye. Sorry, I was on the phone. It's snowing in New York. We're going to have a white Thanksgiving. Don't you love it? Is that wonderful, warm smile for me?
You still have trouble saying a simple hello.
Oh, I am sorry. You always did get a big thrill out of the little things in life. Hello, Bill.
Hello, Hannah.
My God, look at you. You've turned into a young boy again.
Have I?
Haven't you noticed? You look like the sweetest young 14-year-old boy. You're not spending your summers at camp, are you?
No, just 3 weeks in July. How are you?
Well, at this moment, nonplussed.
Still the only one I know who can use nonplussed in a regular conversation.
Don't be ridiculous, darling. I talk that way at breakfast. Turn around. Let me look at you.
Shouldn't we kiss or shake hands or something?
Let's save it for when you leave. I love your California clothes.
They're Bloomingdale's in New York.
The best place for California clothes. You look so, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for?
Happy.
Casual. It's so hard to tell out here. Are you dressed up now or is that sporty?
I didn't think a tie was necessary for a reunion.
Is that what this is? When you walked in, I thought we were going to play tennis.
You look fit enough, Lauren.
Fit? You think I look fit? What an awful shit you are. I look gorgeous.
Yes, you do, Hannah. You look lovely.
No, you look lovely. I look gorgeous.
Well, I lost 10 pounds.
Listen to what I'm telling you. You're ravishing. I love the way you're wearing your hair now. Where do you go? That boy that does Barbra Streisand?
You know, if you like it, you can have my Thursday appointment with him. If you're interested, I'm feeling very well.
Well, of course you are. Look at that tan. Well, it's the life out here, isn't it? You have an office outdoors somewhere?
No, just a desk near a window. Hey, Hannah, if we're going to banter like this, just give me a little time, will you? It's been 9 years. I'm rusty.
You'll pick it right up again. It's like French. You see, that's what I would miss if I left New York. The bantering.
Well, San Francisco's only an hour away. We go up there and banter in emergencies.
Do you really?
Would I lie to you?
I never liked San Francisco. I was always afraid I'd fall out of bed and roll down one of those hills.
Not you, Hannah. You roll up hills.
Oh, good. You're bantering. The flight out wasn't a total loss. Aren't you going to sit down, Bill? Oh, or do they call you Billy out here? Yes, they do. Jenny told me everybody calls you Billy.
Yeah, well, that's me, Billy.
It's adorable. A 55-year-old Billy. Standing there in his cute little sneakers and sweater. Oh, please sit down, Billy. I'm beginning to feel like your math teacher.
I promised myself driving over here that I would be pleasant. Now I am being pleasant.
You drive everywhere, do you?
Everywhere.
Even to your car?
Would you mind if I called down for a drink?
It's done.
Oh, no, I don't drink double scotches on the rocks anymore. I gave up hard liquor.
Oh, what would you like?
Oh, a cup of tea and lemon.
Oh, it's done. No hard liquor at all?
No, not even wine. I'm big on apple juice.
Cigarettes?
No, I gave them up.
Well, don't you miss the coughing and hacking in the morning?
Well, I woke the dogs up. I have dogs now.
Isn't divorce wonderful? What about candy? Please don't tell me you've given up Snickers.
Sorry?
This is crushing news. You have changed, Billy. You've gone clean on me.
Yeah, mind and body. That doesn't offend you, does it?
May they both live to be 1,000. I don't mean this to seem facetious, but how do you take care of yourself?
Well, I watch my diet. I've cut out meat, and you do mean to be facetious. You're dying to make a little fun of me. I don't mind. I have an hour to kill. Do you believe I run 5 miles every morning?
After what?
The newspaper. I have lazy dogs. Shall I keep going? I mean, I swim 20 laps every night when I come home from the studio, 8 sets of tennis every weekend. I sleep well, haven't had a pill in 3.5 years. I take vitamins. I eat natural, unprocessed health foods.
Aha! Health foods. At last, something in common.
Don't tell me you've given up P.J. Clark's chili burgers.
No, but I have them on whole wheat now. I'm enjoying this conversation. Tell me more about yourself. Jenny tells me you've taken up the banjo?
Guitar. Classical and country.
Remarkable. And in New York, you couldn't tune in Channel 5. More.
I climb.
I beg your pardon?
I climb. I climbed a 10,000-foot mountain in the Sierra Nevadas last summer.
Well, that's no big deal. I climb that 3 times a week visiting my analyst.
And no analyst.
Yes, I heard that. I'll accept the mountain climbing and in a stretch, even the guitar, but no analyst? You asked too much, Billy. Why did you quit?
I went sane.
Sane? How exciting. You mean you go out into the world every day all by yourself? Don't you ever get depressed?
Yes.
When?
Now.
I'm so glad the sun hasn't dried up your brain completely. Tell me more news.
I moved.
Oh, yes, you're not in Hardy Canyon anymore.
Laurel Canyon.
Laurel, Hardy, what the hell? And where are you now?
Beverly Hills, a block north of Sunset Boulevard.
What style house?
It's very comfortable.
Well, I'm sure it is, but what style is it?
Well, from the outside, it looks like a small French farmhouse.
Oh, a small French farmhouse just 1 block north of Sunset Boulevard. Sounds rugged. I passed something coming in from the airport. I thought it was a Moroccan villa. Turned out to be a Texaco station.
We're a colorful community.
I love it. From the air.
And how is life over the subway?
Fine. I still live in our old apartment, but you would hate it now.
What did you do to it?
Not a thing.
And I heard you went in for an operation.
A hysterectomy. I was out the same day. And I believe you had prostate trouble?
Mm-hmm. Small world, isn't it?
Well, our past sins have a way of catching up with us. What else can I tell you about me?
Well, Jenny fills me in on everything.
Oh, I'm sure.
I understand you have a new boyfriend.
A boyfriend? God forbid. I'm 52 years old. I have a lover.
Also a writer?
A newspaper man on the Washington Post.
Really? He's not one of those two?
No.
Right.
He's 54. He has a heart condition, asthma, leans toward alcoholism. He also has the second best mind I've met in this country since Adlai Stevenson. And what's with you, mate-wise?
Oh, mate-wise. Mate-wise, I'm seeing a very nice girl.
Are you? And where are you seeing her to?
Come on, Hannah.
Did I say? Have I offended
Look,
you?
can we cut the cute chit-chat? I think we have other things to talk about. My God, it's been so long since I've been involved in smart-ass conversation.
I beg your pardon, but you were the one who said things like, I hear you have a boyfriend and I'm seeing a very nice girl. I am not the one with the Bobsy twin haircut and the Peter Pan phraseology.
I can see you really come here to hunt bear, haven't you?
Hunt bear? Did I actually hear you say hunt bear? Is that the kind of nifty conversation you have around those Sierra Nevada campfires?
I forget the tea. Maybe I will have a double scotch.
It's ordered. You're safe either way.
Look, can we talk about Jenny?
What's your rush? She's only 17. She's got her whole life ahead of her. If I'm going to turn my daughter over to you, which I am not, at least I'd like to know what you're like.
Jenny is our daughter. Ours.
Maybe. We'll see. They've been very slow with the blood test. So, you live in a French farmhouse off Sunset Boulevard. Do you have a pool?
Oh, Christ.
Oh, come on, Billy, talk to me. I wrote down 74 questions to ask. Don't make me look for the list. Do you have a pool? Well, naturally, you've got a pool. You've got a tan, so you've got a pool. Is it kidney-shaped, liver, possibly gallbladder?
Pancreas, actually. The head surgeon at Cedars of Lebanon put it in. You're terrific. You know, you haven't spent 15 days of your life out here, but you know exactly how we all live, don't you? I mean, too bad you're going back so soon. You're going to miss the way we spend our holidays. Wouldn't it thrill you to see a pink painted Christmas tree on my front lawn, or a 3-flavored Baskin-Robbins snowman wearing alligator shoes with the loudspeaker on the roof playing Sonny and Cher singing Silent Night?
When you've seen it once, the thrill is gone.
Now, where's that drink?
What kind of a car do you have?
Look, you're really serious, aren't you?
I am dead serious. If I'm to leave my precious baby with you, I want to know what kind of a car I'm leaving her in.
It's a brown Mercedes, 450 SEL.
You have no class. You never had any class. A red Pinto in Beverly Hills would be class. Can I throw a few more questions at you?
Questions? I thought they were spears.
What happened to your cute little wife? I don't mean me. I mean the cute one after me. Divorced her too, didn't you?
Well, she was on the road a lot. I like to stay home. And the first 3 years weren't too bad.
Oh, that's right. She was a singer, wasn't she? Somebody sent me one of her albums for Christmas as a gag. They were right. I gagged.
Yeah. Oh, really? She was number 3 on the chart. She won 2 Grammys last year. I thought she was good.
Pity you didn't take up the guitar sooner. You could have still been with her. And tell me about the one you're seeing now. What does she do?
Well, she's an actress. Quite good. She was married before. She has a little boy, 11 years old.
And is marriage contemplated? Am I being too nosy?
Well, not for a Newsweek editor. Yes, marriage is contemplated. It is being discussed. It is being considered. Strange as it seems, I like being married.
Right. And will there be room for all of you in the little French farmhouse, or will you have to move to an Italian palazzo on Wilshire Boulevard?
You know, what the hell are you so bitter about? You used to be bright and witty. Now you're just snide and sarcastic.
It comes with age. When you don't have a fastball anymore, you go to change-ups and sliders.
Oh, please, come on, spare me the sports metaphors. You never knew a bunt from a double. The only reason you went to the games is because you thought you looked butch. Are you through with your interrogation here?
I'm still interested in this new girl.
Her name is Betsy Lasorda. Her father used to be a damn good director. She can catch a trout, and she can beat me at tennis. I think she's peachy. What else?
Well, I know you've been bouncing around a lot, Billy. Do you really care for her, or do you have someone who gets you a break on marriage licenses?
Yeah, God, I can hear the quips flying when you and the second best mind since Adlai Stevenson get together, just sitting there and freezing under a blanket at the Washington Redskins game, playing anagrams with the names of all the Polish players. I'll tell you something, Hannah, for one of the brightest women in America, you bore the hell out of me. Your mind clicks off bric-a-brac so goddamn fast it never has a chance to let an honest emotion or a thought ever get through.
Oh, and you're so filled with honest emotions. You fall in love every time someone sings a ballad. You're worse than a hopeless romantic. You're a hopeful one. You're the kind of man who would end the world's famine problem by having them all eat out, preferably at a good Chinese restaurant.
What do you want to do about Jenny?
Who?
Look, do you want to discuss this problem sensibly and sincerely, or do you want to challenge me to the New York Times crossword puzzle for her?
Oh, stop pouting. You may dress like a child, but you don't have to act like one.
God, would you mind terribly if I said up yours and left?
What have you done to her, Billy? She's changed. She used to come back to New York after the summers here taller and anxious to see her friends. Now she meditates and eats alfalfa.
She just turned 17. Something was bound to happen to her.
You have no legal rights to her, of course. You understand that.
Certainly.
Then tell her to come home with me.
I did. She'd like to try it here with me for a year. She's not happy in New York, Hannah.
Nobody's happy in New York. But they're alive.
I can't fight you. If you want to take her, then take her. And I think you'd be making a mistake.
She still has another year of high school left.
Well, believe it or not, they have good schools here. I can show you some if you like.
Oh, that should be fun. Something like the Universal Studio Tour.
Oh, God, what a snob you are.
Thank God there are a few of us left.
What is there so beautiful about your life that it makes it so important to put down everybody else's? I mean, 40 square blocks bounded by Lincoln Center on the west and Cinema 2 on the east is not the center of the goddamn universe. Now, I grant you it is exciting, vibrant, stimulating, fabulous city, but it is not Mecca. It just smells like it.
The hell with New York or Boston, Washington or Philadelphia. I don't care where Jenny lives, but how. She's an intelligent girl with a good mind. Let it grow and prosper. But what the hell is she going to learn in a community that has valet parking just to pick up 4 bagels and the Hollywood Reporter?
Oh, well, I've been to Martha's Vineyard in July, Hannah. Now, heaven protect me from another intellectual Cape Cod summer. The political elite queuing up in old beach sandals to see Bogart pictures, standing there eating ice cream cones, reading their New Republic.
Neat, wasn't it?
No, your political friends never impressed me. Yeah, I remember one hot Sunday afternoon in Hyannisport when the ambassador of some war-torn Middle Eastern country was in a state of despair because he couldn't get the hang of throwing a frisbee. My God, the absurdity. I went to a charity luncheon in East Hampton to raise money for the California grape pickers. There was this teeming mob of women who must have spent a total of $12,000 on new Gucci pants in order to raise $2,000 for the grape pickers. Hell, why didn't they just mail them the pants?
You were terrific when you used to write like that. I didn't see the last picture you wrote, but they tell me it grossed very well in backward areas.
Jesus, was I anything like you before?
I couldn't hold a candle to you.
Yeah, well, no wonder no one spoke to me here for the first 2 years.
Lucky you.
Look, I don't want to interrupt your train of venom, but could we just get back to Jenny?
Jenny, yes. What a good idea.
Now, if you respect her as a person, respect her right to make a free choice.
You get her for the summers. That's enough. If the judge had seen your lifestyle, you'd be lucky to get her Labor Day afternoon.
Yeah, well, funny how we haven't discussed your lifestyle, isn't it?
I don't have a lifestyle. I have a life.
The hell you do. The only time you're alive is on Tuesday mornings when the magazine hits the stand. You're a voyeur in newsprint, snooping on everyone else's lifestyle and editing out the healthy aspects of the human condition because for $1 a copy, who the hell wants to read about happiness?
Sometimes I actually miss you. You wouldn't consider coming back east and entering into a menage a trois?
Would you like to know what Jenny has to say about you?
She's told me. She thinks I'm a son of a bitch. She also thinks I'm a funny son of a bitch. She loves me, but she doesn't like me. She's afraid of me. She's intimidated by me. She respects me, but wouldn't want to become like me. We have a normal mother and daughter relationship.
She told me she feels stifled, that the only time she can really breathe freely is when she's out here.
I have a wonderful nose and throat man on East 84th Street.
Oh, look, how the hell can you be so flippant when it comes to your own daughter's well-being?
And how the hell can you be so pompous not to recognize a very healthy, rebellious attitude in an adolescent? If she didn't complain, I would probably send her to an expensive shrink. Since she's with me 10 months of the year, it's only natural you're the one she's going to miss. I think by and large, she and I have managed quite well, but it's obvious, like all young girls, she needs a father image. I don't mind. If it's only July and August, it might as well be you.
Yeah, well, this is Thanksgiving, and she came out without your permission.
She never had a very good head for dates.
What would you do if I just kept her here with me?
Don't be ridiculous.
I mean, what would you do, Hannah?
I would find the very best lawyer I could in California and have him beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, would you drag her through the courts if I said I was keeping her here for 6 months?
I will call my friend, the Attorney General of the United States, if she is not on that 3 o'clock plane.
Why didn't you ever run for office, Hannah? I always thought you could have made a hell of a governor.
Because I don't think a democratic system really works. Offer me a monarchy and we'll talk. It's 1:15. Will you call Jenny or shall I?
No.
No what?
No, sir.
If you'll tell me how to get to your little French farmhouse, I'll pick her up myself.
How much time do you spend with her? I mean, do you ever have breakfast with her? How many nights does she eat her dinner alone? I mean, do you think she's really happy with that $20 bill that you give her every time you go off to Washington for the weekend? The girl is growing up lonely, Hannah. And if you tell me she's got a cat and a canary, I'll belt you right in the choppers.
She has 2 dogs, a Dominican cook, and 12 different girls who sleep over every time I'm away. Despite her gothic reports, she is not living the life of Jane Eyre.
Well, the truth, Hannah, you know if we leave it up to Jenny, you don't stand a chance in hell of getting her on that plane, right?
Certainly. Why else would the ninny run away? Oh, who said we don't have problems? She is 17 years old. And when we go at each other, she needs another shoulder to cry on. But I'll be goddamned if I'm giving up a daughter for a cashmere shoulder 3,000 miles away.
God, you're really afraid. This is an event. I think it's the first time I've ever actually seen you nervous.
Wrong. I was nervous on our wedding night. Unfortunately, it was after we had sex.
Please, no cheap shots. It's not like you. I mean, we had a very narrow chance for happiness, but sex was never a stumbling block.
Neither was it an architectural marvel. Oh, I'm not blaming you. Actually, you were very skillful in bed. You could ravage me for hours without ever mussing the sheets. But the moment it was over, you would heave a deep sigh and tell me your plans for the future. The sex was stimulating, but the plans were so freaking boring.
Boring? And I have made love to women with the television on before, but never watching Eric Severide.
Sometimes we need our private fantasies to help us get to the top of Magic Mountain.
You know something, Hannah? I don't like you anymore.
It's okay. I'm not always fond of me either. What are we going to do, Billy? I want my daughter back, and you're the only one who can help me.
You're being sincere right now, aren't you? What a shame. You do it so seldom that when it finally comes, I'm still waiting for the zingers.
Billy, what do you look forward to?
Now, where did that non sequitur come from?
You know me. My mind is always on express. I'd really like to know. You're 55 years old. You've been married twice, had a child, a half a dozen houses, a promising journalistic career, and some questionable but undeniably commercial successes. I'd like to know what it is you look forward to.
Saturdays. I love Saturdays.
For a simple-minded bastard, sometimes you sure are smart. You know what I look forward to?
What?
Oh, Christ, it's so hard for me to say it. Are you going to laugh?
Only if it's not funny. What do you look forward to?
I look forward to a granddaughter. I think I screwed up the first time.
Good. No one can phrase sentiment like you.
Are you going to help me?
By sending Jenny home? She'll be back in 2 weeks.
Not if I put heavy weights on her feet. Offer me a suggestion, goddammit, for old time's sake.
Well, you know my suggestion.
I only have 1 more year with her. In September, she'll go to college. In 4 years, she'll come out a revolutionary or a nun. Or even worse, like you or me.
Well, a little bit of both wouldn't be so bad.
Do you like your mother?
She's dead.
Don't quibble. Did you like her?
For a neurotic woman, she wasn't bad.
I don't like mine much. Can you imagine being a pain in the ass for 78 years? I felt something was wrong even when I was in the womb. I never felt comfortable. I think I was hanging too low. Ugh, we shouldn't have had Jenny. People like you and me are too selfish. I don't want her to grow up hating me, and I don't want her growing up here because I'm liable to hate her. Maybe you and I should have stayed together and we could have let Jenny go. What do you think?
Changed my mind. I think I like you again.
He's not going to live very long, you know.
Who is it?
My Washington Post friend. He had open heart surgery. That was a total waste of time.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Me too. The man could really make me laugh.
Sounded like it was pretty good.
Oh, well, you win some, you lose some.
Talk about resiliency.
For a smart lady in a man's world, I'm not doing too bad.
No, you're not. Would it comfort you any to meet my actress friend? I mean, just to know that Jenny hasn't fallen into wicked hands?
I'm shaky enough right now. I don't have to meet someone with smoother skin than me. Thanks a lot.
For what?
You're supposed to say she doesn't have smoother skin than you.
Well, I'm sorry she does.
Oh.
It's only in good conversation that she comes in second.
The truth. Is being in love better now?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's now.
Oh, I don't like the way this meeting is going. I think I'm losing ground. Why don't we go to New York and finish it?
You can have it both ways, you know.
What does that mean?
Take your summer vacation this winter. Come out here. I'll find you a nice place at the beach. This way we could both see Jenny.
2 months out here, I would get constipation of the mind.
You're afraid.
Of what?
That you might like it. You're afraid you might like anything. I mean, happiness is so banal, isn't it?
No, just that statement. Let's keep things the way they are, Billy. God only meant us to have 9 years together. He knew what he was doing.
Well, then we haven't settled anything, have we?
Well, we settled that I'm not coming out here for 2 months. It was worth coming out here just to settle that. That only leaves Jenny to deal with.
Shall I get her up here? She's downstairs in the car with her bags packed. She's willing to abide by any decision we both make.
Oh, what a cunning bastard you are. If we say she goes back to New York, she'll think I coerced you. And if we say stay here, she'll think I didn't even put up a fight for her.
You think she has that devious a mind?
Certainly. She's my daughter. I don't suppose you'd consider spending 2 months back east?
Only if everyone there leaves. Look, you want me to make this easy for you, Hannah? I'll throw in my vote. Whatever you say goes. I'll tell Jenny we both made the decision.
Jesus. No wonder there are so many used car salesmen out here. Ugh. How much time do I have? I was never very good with deadlines.
As much time as you want.
Which is your car? They're all Mercedes. What are you looking at me like that for?
It's not often I've seen you looking so vulnerable.
Well, take a picture of it. You won't see it again. Keep her.
What?
I said keep her. 6 months, not a year. And I pick the school. And whoever I pick, they have to send me 3 references. Oh, Christ, what am I doing?
Stay the weekend, Hannah. Talk it over with Jenny. I mean, you don't have to decide just because you got a plane ticket.
I'm a fighter, Billy. If I stay the weekend, I not only take Jenny with me, but I'll take your new girlfriend back, too.
Hannah, don't let me bully you into this. I mean, why can't the 3 of us talk it out? Let me get Jenny up here.
No, goddammit. If I have to give her up to get her back, then let's do it.
You mean it? You'll let her stay.
You think you're in for a picnic? Wait till you try shopping for clothes with her.
Can you take a compliment? You're not the Hannah I left 9 years ago.
And I'm missing the ovaries to prove it.
Well, guess who's nonplussed now?
Jesus, you never thought I would say yes, did you? You know, I don't think you're prepared to take on your own daughter. Watching her swim for 8 weeks at the beach is not the same as being a parent. Don't look now, Billy, but you just lost your suntan.
Well, if you think I'm scared, you're damn right.
I love it. Oh, God, I love it. Wait till you see how she eats in the winter. You'll be dead broke by Christmas.
I think you're doing a terrific thing, Hannah.
So do I.
And if for any reason I feel things aren't working out, I'll send her back to you.
The hell you will. You're a father now, Billy.
I suppose you want to see her before you leave?
Well, you suppose wrong. I've seen her. I'll call her when I get to New York.
What should I tell her?
Tell her I hope she'll be very happy and that I'm selling her record collection.
You know, we couldn't have been too bad together. We produced a hell of a girl.
You got that a little wrong. I think the 2 of you produced a hell of a mother.
Maybe you're right. Can we shake hands now? I'm about to leave.
Sure, why not? What more can I lose? Serve her plenty of broccoli and lima beans.
She likes them?
Hates them, but from now on, what do I care?
Goodbye, Hannah. It was good seeing you again.
I suddenly feel like an artist selling a painting he doesn't want to part with.
I'll frame it and keep it in a good light.
Do that. And take good care of Jenny, too. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Operator, get me room service. I never got my goddamn drinks.
Oh, God. Never, never, never again. Never, Oh, God. What are you doing here? I thought you left. Hey, come on. You can't stay here. Wake up. 11 o'clock. Jesus Christ. It's 11 o'clock. Wake up. Come on. Get up. It's 11 o'clock. Don't you understand? Crazy. I must be crazy. Operator, what time is it? 11 o'clock? Well, why didn't you call me? I left a wake-up call for 8 o'clock. I did. Mr. Michaels, room 203, and 8 o'clock wake-up. I didn't? I can't understand that. Well, never mind. Did I get any calls? Well, take the hold signal off. I'm taking calls. How could I forget to leave a wake-up call? Hey, come on. Get up. Will you? You have to get dressed. Get out of my pajamas. My wife could walk in any minute. 11 o'clock, her plane probably got in already. Will you get up? We got an emergency here. What's wrong with you? You deaf or something? Are you all right? Oh, God, what did you do? An entire bottle of vodka? You drank a whole bottle of vodka with my wife coming in? Are you crazy? Are you all right? Can you hear me? What? What did you say? I couldn't hear that.
I'm sick.
Sick? You feel sick? 6 margaritas and a bottle of vodka. I wonder why. Listen, you can get dressed and take a cab home and be nice and sick in your own bed all day. Doesn't that sound nice, huh? Oh, God, what am I going to do? Water. Want a little water? Here, lady, sip a little cold water. Drink, sweetheart, for my sake. Open your lips, you crazy broad. Don't panic. Panic is the quickest way to divorce. Mustn't panic. Up. Here we go. Rise and shine. Everybody up. Come on, move. Please, God, make her move. I'll never be a bad person again as long as I live. All right, we're going to get you dressed and down into a cab, and once you're on your feet, you'll be fine. I'm really sorry this happened. I don't remember much, but it must have been a wonderful evening, whatever your name is. Could you help me a little, honey, please? You're not going to help me, huh? All right, Marvin, think, Marvin, think. I got to get out of here. Operator, get me the front desk. I have 2 wonderful children who need a father. Don't do this to me. Hello? Yeah, this is an angry Mr. Michaels in suite 203 and 4. Listen, I'm very uncomfortable in my room. Well, the toilet kept dripping all night. No, I don't want it fixed. I want another room. I could move out immediately. I'm expecting my wife in from Philadelphia any minute, and I know she's not going to be happy when she sees this. Who's here? My wife? My wife is here? You sent my wife up without calling me? How could you do such a thing? What the hell kind of cheap hotel are you running here? Can't you send someone to stop her? She's not going to like this room. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Hey, listen to me. I have to go in the other room. When I'm inside, lock the door from in here. Don't open it for anyone. Do you understand? For anyone. Oh, my God. Who is it?
It's me.
Millie?
Yes.
Oh, hello, sweetie.
Hello. What took you so long? Why didn't you pick me up at the airport?
Why?
Yes, why?
Why? Oh, I've been sick all night. I threw up in the other room. Don't go in there. The doctor just left 10 minutes ago. I have acute gastroenteritis. It's nothing to worry about.
Oh, my God. When did this happen?
About 2 o'clock in the morning.
What did you eat?
Spaghetti with white clam sauce and tacos. It was a Mexican-Italian restaurant.
Spaghetti with tacos?
And some tortillas Parmesan. 2 people got sick at the next table. I thought it was the flu. I never had that kind of food before.
Where did you get a doctor?
I called my brother. He got me a wonderful stomach man. Greasiest restaurant I ever saw. Even the napkins kept slipping off the table.
Oh, you look terrible. Why don't you get into bed? You'll feel more comfortable.
I'm not supposed to lie down. It makes me nauseous. I feel a lot better in this room. It's cheerier. I need some compazine spansules.
What's that?
It stops nausea. Compazine spansules.
Well, did you call the drugstore?
No, they don't carry it. It has codeine in it. The nearest place that has it is a drugstore on Santa Monica Boulevard, but they don't deliver. I'll have to go over there myself. I'm just nervous about throwing up in the taxi.
All right, I'll go. Where's the prescription?
What prescription?
Didn't the doctor give you a prescription? They're not going to give you codeine without a prescription.
Yes, they will. In California, they will. Compazine spansules.
If you don't need a prescription, just send the cab driver. I'm exhausted. I just flew in from Philadelphia.
They tell me you can't trust the cab drivers out here. They're notorious for going for medicine and not coming back. Oh, God. Oh, what I'd give for a good compazine spansule.
What are you going to do about the bar mitzvah?
Oh, no, we're going. I didn't fly all the way from Philadelphia to miss my nephew's bar mitzvah. I'm glad you reminded me. Harry called a few minutes ago. He wants us to get over to the temple as soon as possible. So why don't you go down for a cab and I'll finish getting dressed?
It's just after 11. I thought we didn't have to be there until 1.
Oh, that's for the others. Harry wants us to get a seat down front. His kid has a very soft voice. He doesn't want us to miss his speech. So why don't you go down, you get a cab, and I'll finish getting dressed.
And what am I going to wear?
What do you mean? Didn't you bring a dress? I told you to bring a dress.
They lost it. They can't find my luggage.
Who can't?
The airlines. They lost my luggage and my new suitcase with my new dress and my new shoes. I have nothing to wear.
Lost your luggage? Your good luggage that I gave you for Christmas? My God, that gets me insane. In this day and age, to still lose luggage.
They said they'll call me at the hotel when they find it. I just wanted to come back here and take a hot bath and a nap.
No, there's no time for a nap. I know those airlines. You've got to go down there and make a fuss. Call a cab. We're going back to the airport right now and demand satisfaction.
I don't want satisfaction. I want my bar mitzvah dress.
We'll go shopping in Beverly Hills. This is the best time of day before they get crowded.
This trip is costing us a fortune. Why did you take a suite? It's so expensive.
I wanted you to be comfortable, to celebrate our first trip to California. It was a mistake. The bedroom is stifling. It's all those vines outside the window. You can't breathe. I'm telling them to close off the bedroom and we'll just keep this room. See, this is cheerful.
There are no beds in this room.
Oh, I didn't know you wanted to stay over. I thought we were going to go up to San Francisco right after the bar mitzvah.
The same day? Then when will I see Los Angeles?
Well, there's not much to see. I mean, there aren't that many points of interest.
The third largest city in the United States?
Only in population. There's plenty of people to see, but we don't know any of them.
3,000 miles just to see a bar mitzvah? I've seen them before. They're not worth that much of a trip. Don't you ever do this to me again.
Do what?
Make us take separate planes. For what? We're so worried that something is going to happen to us and our children will be left alone. So look what happens to us separately. They lose my luggage and you have gastroenteritis. I have to go to the bathroom.
Now?
Well, I haven't gone in 4 hours. Now is a good time.
I just told you, I threw up in there. I mean, everywhere. The bathtub, the floor, the mirror. I wouldn't go in there.
I've seen you get sick before.
Not on a holiday, not on a vacation. I think on a holiday one should try to preserve some sense of romanticism. At home, I wouldn't mind.
I can't wait until we get home. You're acting very peculiar. Are you sure you don't have a fever or something?
Well, it's possible. The doctor said I might be getting periods of fever and periods of not knowing how certain inexplicable events may have happened.
What inexplicable events?
I don't know. I mean, in case some trivial thing comes up that I can't explain, the doctor said that's very possible.
I don't understand a word you're saying.
Well, exactly my point.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Please, no, give me the opportunity of making it presentable first. It means a lot to me.
We've been married 15 years. You've never cleaned up a bathroom for me before.
Well, I think it's high time I started. I'll be right out. Why don't you thumb through the brochure and find us a nice restaurant for tomorrow? Anything but Mexican Italian. All right. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't like doing this, but I'm going to have to cover you up. And you know what? I'm going to put you on your back. Just lie on your back and try not to breathe. I'll try to flatten this out.
Marvin, the door is locked.
I can't hear you. I'm in the bathroom.
Open the door. Why is the door locked?
It's not locked. Maybe it's stuck.
Well, open it, for God's sake.
I'm not through in the bathroom yet.
I want to come in the bedroom. Will you open the door?
Open the what?
The door.
You see? Look, it was open. Don't you know how to work a door?
What took you so long? What's the matter? You got a girl in here?
That's right. I got a cute redhead in the bed. I cleaned up the bathroom. You can go in there now.
It's a nice bedroom. I wish we didn't have to move.
I know. Isn't that a shame? All right, I'm going to take you to the closet. Come on. Come on. I'll never make it. Okay, back to the bed. Back to the bed. Back to the bed. Here we go. All right, lie down. Don't move. I'm just going to sit here on the side of the bed. Shh, don't breathe.
I love the telephone in the John.
It's fun, isn't it? Wouldn't you like to go back in there and call the kids?
Why? I just left the kids and I just used the John. How are you feeling?
Oh, not as good as I would like. I was thinking maybe you could take a shower and I could take a nap for about an hour. We have plenty of time, and maybe by then they'll find your luggage.
Oh, my God, I hope so. Let's both take a nap.
You mean together?
Don't we always?
No, we sleep together. Naps I usually take alone.
I never heard you talk so crazy. Move over. I'm going to lie down.
No, please. I want you to sit down a minute. I have something to tell you, Millie.
You can't tell me lying down?
It's the kind of thing you should hear sitting up.
You want me to sit up? I'll sit up.
Millie, you mean more to me than you could possibly know, but sometimes we transgress. Sometimes we do foolish little things that unwittingly may cause hurt and injury to the other.
I don't think you've ever consciously hurt me.
Consciously? No, but a careless word here, a thoughtless gesture there.
Well, nothing major, Marvin. We've had our disagreements. Yeah, but nothing major.
I'm glad you brought that up, Millie. What would you consider major?
Major? I don't know. I couldn't picture you doing anything major. A couple of minors, maybe, but no major.
But if I did, if I were not my normal self temporarily, if illness had caused me to act in some foolish manner, what hurt could I cause you that was major?
It's so hard to say. I guess if you were cruel to the children, I think that would be major.
I would put that number one. I think that would be the worst thing a man could do to his wife in a marriage. To be cruel to their children is unpardonable. All else could be forgiven.
Oh, and if I caught you with another woman, that would be major.
Let's not get off the children thing so fast. Children are the reflection of the love that two people share. Children are the emanations of the spirit of love that...
Oh, my back is killing me from the plane. I gotta lie down on the bed for a few minutes.
Let's make love in the living room.
What?
Let's make love on the living room sofa like we did on our honeymoon in Florida.
That was a love seat.
How about on the rug? The living room rug. I could order up some champagne. It's been so long since we made love on a rug.
That's not a rug, it's carpeting. I don't like to make love on carpeting.
Oh, come on. It's a holiday. We're going to be middle-aged soon.
Well, what's the matter with the bed? We've always done very well with the bed.
I'm just trying to think of something different to break up the monotony of a bed.
I didn't think our lovemaking was so monotonous.
It isn't. Our lovemaking is wonderful. It's beds that get repetitious. Oh, I think I'm getting another attack.
Well, who tells you to eat Mexican-Italian food? You're not the only one who's feeling sick. I'm sick, too. I got my period on a plane. The first vacation we've had together in 2 years, and I have to get my goddamn period? So don't tell me how sick you are. I'm laying down on this bed right now.
No!
Well, you don't have to be that upset. It's not my fault I didn't time it with your lousy nephew's bar mitzvah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Marvin. I didn't mean to say that. I'm just so cranky and irritable. You know, I always get that way when I get my period.
I know.
Come here, Marvin. Just lie down with me and hold me. We don't have to make love. Just hold me and tell me that you're not upset that I'm so irritable. Marvin, why don't you get into bed with me?
Millie, I can't keep this up anymore. I'm going to get a heart attack. I've got to tell you something.
What, Marvin? What is it, darling?
It was never my intention to hurt you, Millie, but it's very possible in the next few minutes you may be terribly, terribly hurt.
Well, is it major or minor?
To me, it was minor. To you, I think it's going to be extremely major.
Tell me, Marvin. I couldn't be that bad as long as you're not trying to cover up something.
There's something I'd like to show you, Millie, but I'm going to ask you to do something for me first. Just say nothing for 10 seconds. Whatever comes to mind, please, for the sake of both of us, say nothing for 10 seconds. Now, please turn your head to the left, Millie.
One, two, three. I'm praying, Marvin. I am praying that the maid came in here to clean and got dizzy from overwork and fainted in your bed. I pray to God the maid's in this hotel wear pajamas.
It's not the maid, Millie.
Oh, then I hope it's the doctor. Is this your doctor, Marvin? it's not your doctor, then you're going to need your lawyer.
It's not a doctor, Millie. It's a woman.
That was my third guess. You can call American Airlines and tell them to forget my luggage. I won't be needing it. Let me ask you a silly question, Marvin. Why doesn't she move?
I can explain that.
If you tell me you have been carrying on with a helpless paralytic, I won't buy it, Marvin. Don't play on my sympathy.
She had 6 margaritas and a bottle of vodka. She won't wake up till tomorrow. Millie, I deny nothing.
Interesting, because I accuse you of everything. Is it a hooker, Marvin? Is it someone you know, or is it a hooker? If it's a hooker, I'm going to divorce you. If it's someone you know, I'm going to kill you.
I don't know her. I never met her. She's probably a hooker. I didn't ask.
The humiliation. The humiliation of lying in bed next to a sleeping hooker and telling you I've got my period?
Millie, please, will you give me a chance to admit my guilt? I know you're going to take everything else away from me. At least leave me my guilt.
You tell that hooker to give you back your pajamas, Marvin, because that's all I'm leaving you with.
Oh, that's all you care about? Retribution? What about 15 years of marriage? Weren't they good years?
They were terrific, but I never bothered looking on the other side of the bed.
5 minutes. If I can't win you back in 5 minutes, then I'm not worth holding on to.
Thank God you told me. Can you imagine if I fell asleep and woke up with her in my arms?
I have sinned. I have transgressed. I have committed adultery.
In her condition, it's necrophilia. Get out of my way.
No, she was awake, drunk, but awake. We were both drunk. Do you think I would do something like this stone sober?
Statements like that are not in the direction of winning me back. Operator, get me the bell, Captain, please. And let me tell you something else. Being cruel to the children is number 2. This is number 1.
To you, Millie, I can understand why this is important to you. To me, it was meaningless.
That's a shame, Marvin. I always get so upset when you don't have a good time. Look how she doesn't move. No wonder it wasn't too much fun. Hello? I would like a taxi, please. Mrs. Michaels, room 203. Thank you. I'll probably get the same cab she came in.
Does it help you to know I didn't send for her? I never asked her to come.
Really? Who sent her up? Room service?
She was a gift, a surprise gift. Someone sent her over. I didn't even pay for it.
Who did?
Oh, what's the difference?
Who did?
It's not important.
Your brother, Harry. He's the only one you know in California. My God. I heard of fancy bar mitzvahs, but this is outrageous. I bet he sent one to all the men.
I'm the only one.
What do the women get, a bottle of perfume?
Harry's 4 years younger than me. When he was 16, I gave him a birthday present, his first woman. He's been wanting to repay me for years. He knows in the 15 years we've been married, I never even looked at another woman. I had dinner at his house, had a few drinks, was feeling pretty good, and Harry said to me when I got back to my room, he was going to have a present there for me. I never expected anything like this. I thought maybe a basket of fruit. Certainly I could have said no, but I didn't. She was in the room, she was attractive, she was a little tight, and she was paid for. And besides, I didn't want to insult Harry. He did it out of love. That's not much of an excuse. It'll never happen again because not only did I not enjoy it, I don't even remember it. That's the story. If you want to leave me, I would understand. And when I kill myself, I hope you understand.
I'm in shock. I am in total shock. I haven't even reacted to this yet. A tornado of anger will be unleashed when the full weight of lying down next to your husband's hooker really hits me. I mean, I'm standing here watching the woman you fornicated sleeping in the bed I can't get into.
Would you like a drink, honey? I could call down for a drink. It'll calm you down.
I don't want to be calm down. I want to remember this moment. Did you bring the camera? I would like to have a picture of our first trip to California, just the 3 of us.
That's okay, Millie. Get it out. The quicker you get it out, the quicker you'll be rid of it.
No camera, Marvin? How about calling Harry, getting the official bar mitzvah photographer? The nerve of that man to send you a gift like this. What would you say she cost, Marvin? 50? She look like a $50 hooker to you?
I don't know. I guess 50.
What a cheap brother you got. We spent 175 on his lousy kid.
Millie, I've learned my lesson. I promise. It's over and done with.
I see. And in the meantime, you expect me to go to your nephew's bar mitzvah and say congratulations to the man who paid for this woman to fiddle with my husband? You would put me through that humiliation?
He doesn't know that you know.
Oh, I see. The joke's on him. Yeah, only you and I know that I know.
I'll do whatever you want. Forget the bar mitzvah. If you want to leave on the next plane for Philadelphia, I'll go with you.
No. I will not give you or your family that satisfaction. I am going to behave with more dignity than you ever dreamed of. I am going to that bar mitzvah with my head held high. I'm not going to leave you, Marvin. I'm not going to divorce you. I am going to forgive you. I'm going to forget this ever happened. I'm going to understand the reason why it happened, and I will never bring it up again as long as we live. I am now going into Beverly Hills and spend every cent you got.
Wait, Millie. Millie, let me go with you. I'll get dressed, we'll go shopping, we'll go to the bar mitzvah, and tonight we'll move into another hotel. Can we do that, Millie?
Yes, Marvin. I would like that. I would like to make a fresh start. I would like to try and rebuild our marriage on trust and faith. I don't want something like this to ever happen to us again, Marvin.
It won't, Millie. I promise you that. I'll never do anything to hurt you again as long as I live. You're the most special woman in the world, Millie, and I love you. I love you, Millie.
Please, not in front of the hooker.
It'll take me 2 minutes to shave. I'll be right out, then we'll go.
Should we leave her a note or something?
I don't think so. She's probably used to these things.
Yeah.
Oh, you're such a thoughtful woman, Millie. I love you more this minute than I've ever loved you in my life. God, I'm lucky.
Hello? Who? Oh, yes, good. Put them on. Marvin, the kids are calling. Hello? Hello, darling. How are you? You miss me? Well, I missed you too. Daddy? Daddy's all right. He didn't sleep too well last night. On the plane? Oh, some movie with Charles Bronson. I do sound funny. Well, to tell you the truth, I am a little upset, darling. The airline lost my luggage. The new dress I bought for the bar mitzvah, my new shoes, everything. I am so upset, darling.
Finished, Sydney. I'm dressed. I'm going to have a look in the mirror. Disaster. Total disaster. The Titanic in chiffon. Oh, Christ, what is the dressmaker wrought?
Where the hell is the car?
There's either not enough chiffon or too much of me. I'm listing to the left. Sydney, God, I hope it's the floor. Sydney, come in and look. I'm trying to be gentle.
It's after 5. We should have left 10 minutes ago.
Well,
Ooh, how much was it?
nothing. Joe Levine paid for it.
Oh, then I love it.
You hate it. Damn it, I wish you didn't have such good taste. What have they done to me, Sydney? I have a definite hump on my left shoulder. I mean, it's got to be $700 if it's a penny, and I look like Richard III. Do you notice the hump, Sydney?
Isn't that your regular hump?
Oh! Don't joke with me. I'm going on national television.
There are no humps. I see no humps at this particular time.
It's all bulky on the left side. Don't you see how it bunches up?
Have you taken out the tissue paper?
Oh, I should have worn something simple, my black pantsuit. Why the hell didn't I wear my black pantsuit?
Because I'm wearing it.
Oh. We shouldn't have come. I never know how to dress in this bloody country. It's so easy to dress in England, you just put on warm clothing. Why did we come, Sydney?
Because it's all free, darling.
Oh, Glenda Jackson never comes, and she's nominated every goddamn year. We could have stayed in London and waited for a phone call. Michael Caine could have accepted for me. He would be bright and witty, and no one would have seen my hump.
Use it, sweetheart. People will pity you for your deformity, your shorter wit.
Maybe if you put your arm on my shoulder. Yeah, keep your arm on my shoulder at all times. If we win, we'll go up together, your arm around me. And they'll think we're still mad for each other after 12 years.
Oh, I thought we were. I keep forgetting.
How many gin and tonics have you had?
3 gins, 1 tonic.
Well, catch up on your tonics. We don't want to be disgusting tonight, do we? What's wrong with my hair? It looks like I've combed it with a towel.
When you played Elizabeth, you looked like a warthog. Never once complained.
Well, that's acting. This is living. Living, I want to be beautiful. My hair is the strangest color. I asked for a simple rinse, and that queen gave me crayons.
Shall I walk with my arm on your head as well?
That's not funny, Sidney. That's bizarre. You have the most bizarre sense of humor.
Bizarre people often do.
Oh, Christ, I hate getting dressed like this. Why am I always so much more comfortable with someone else? I would have been perfectly happy going as Hedda Gabler.
Try Quasimodo.
Try shutting up. What time is it?
It's late. We're definitely late.
Just check me out. Do I have too much jewelry on?
Well, jingle it. I can't tell if I don't hear it.
Will you please be nice to me and pay me one bloody compliment? I've been getting dressed for this horseshit affair since 6 o'clock this morning.
Well, you look lovely, and if that doesn't do, please accept Radiant.
Why don't we watch it on television? We could stay in bed, have champagne, make love, switch the dial if Faye Dunaway wins.
You can do what you want, love, but I wouldn't miss this circus for the world. Hello? Yes, it is. Right. Well, we'll be down in 2 minutes. Thank you.
Oh, why do they have these things so early? No woman can look good at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, except possibly Tatum O'Neill.
We're being reminded that the nominees must be there at 5:30 for the press.
The press? I can't wait to see how they explain my hump in the newspapers.
Diana!
Oh, what?
Well, I was about to say you're making a mountain out of a molehill. I didn't think it would amuse you.
Let me have a cigarette.
Of course.
Christ, I'm going to be acidic tonight. Be sure and bring a roll of Tums.
Well, and sit there in front of America with a chalky white mouth. Look, have a double gin instead. It'll drown those butterflies.
Oh, the whole thing is so bizarre. 8 years in the National Theatre, 2 Pinter plays, 2 Becketts, 9 Shakespeare, 3 Shaws, and I finally get nominated for a nauseating little comedy.
That's why they call it Hollywood.
Oh, I'm not here. I don't care if it's the Queen Mother. I'm not here.
Hello. Oh, yes, how are you? Well, she is a bit nervous, I think. Do you really think she will? Well, let's hope so. Thank you for the flowers and the wine and the sweet and everything else you send up by the hour. One moment, Joe. It's Joe Levine. He wants to wish you luck.
Tell him I'm in the loo.
Look, the man paid for the trip, he paid for the suite, and he gave you the best part that you've had in 5 years. I'm not going to tell him you're in the loo.
Then I'll tell him. Joe, darling, I told Sidney to tell you I was in the loo. I didn't want to speak to you, that's why. Because I feel so responsible. I don't want to let you down tonight. I know how much the picture means to you, and I want so much to win this for you, Joe. There was no picture without you. Well, God damn it, it's true. After 4 studios turned it down, you deserve some special perseverance award. You're a chubby little man, and I adore you. If I win tonight, darling, it's not going to be an Oscar. It's going to be a Joe Levine. You're an angel. Mwah.
That was very sweet.
Did you like it? That's going to be my speech.
Your acceptance speech.
All except the part that I was in the loo. Naturally, we both know I don't have a chance in hell, but you've got to prepare something. I can't just stand up there sobbing with a humped back. Ugh. Can I have another drink, darling? And stop worrying. I won't get pissed until after I lose.
Well, you have as good a chance as anyone.
I don't have sentiment on my side. You've got to have a sentimental reason for them to vote for you. Any decent actress can give a good performance, but a dying husband would have ensured everything. You wouldn't like to get something fatal for me, would you, Angel?
Well, you should have told me sooner. I could have come over on the Hindenburg.
Oh, we are terrible, Sidney, aren't we? God will punish us.
I think he already has. Drink up.
Oh, do you know what I might do next year, Sidney?
I pray anything but Ibsen.
I might quit. I might get out, give up acting. I'm not having any more fun. It used to be such fun. Do you know what Larry Olivier once said to me?
Can you tell me in the car?
Larry said, acting is the finest and most noble thing you can do with your life, unless, of course, you're lucky enough to be happy. Isn't that incredible, Sid?
Well, it's absolutely awe-inspiring, unless, of course, you're unlucky enough to be married to an actress.
I'm sorry, Sid. Was that an insensitive thing for me to say? It has nothing to do with us. I've always been unhappy. I think that's why I'm such a damned good actress. But that's about all I am.
Will you finish your drink? I don't want to miss the Sound Editing Award.
Oh, I envy you, Sidney. You have nothing but talent. You cook better than I do. You write better than I do. God knows you dress better than I do.
Better than I. You is superfluous.
And you speak better than I do. Jesus, I'm glad you came. I would hate to go through this alone tonight.
Well, I don't think they allow nominees to come alone. They give you Burt Reynolds or someone.
You've never liked any of this, have you? The openings, the parties, any of it?
Oh, I love the openings. I adore the parties. I lead a very gay life. I mean, let's be honest, Angel. How many antiques dealers in London get to go to the Academy Awards?
And I think you hate that dusty little shop. You're never there when I call. Where do you spend your afternoons, Sidney?
Well, in London, we don't have afternoons. I should have waited for you in front of the hotel. I could have gotten a nice tan.
You shouldn't have given it up, Sidney.
Acting?
Christ, you were good. You had more promise than any of us.
Really? Can't think of what it was I promised.
You were so gentle on the stage, so unselfish, so giving. You had a sweet, gentle quality.
Yes, I would have made a wonderful Ophelia.
Well, as a matter of fact, you would.
Pity I couldn't have stayed 16 forever. What a future I had. Juliet, Roxanne, there was no end to the role.
You could go back, Sidney. You could if you wanted, you know.
Oh, married to you, there'd be problems. Would be awful for both of us to be up for the same part. No, I am perfectly happy selling 18th century door knockers.
What do you do with your afternoons, Sidney?
Well, I told you, darling, I look for knockers. Now, can we go get this bloody thing over with?
Oh, first kiss me and wish me luck.
There's your kiss. Now, turn around so I could rub your hump for luck.
Oh. Don't be a shit, Sidney. I'm scared to death.
I wish you everything. I wish you luck. I wish you love. I wish you happiness. You're a gifted and remarkable woman. You put up with me and my shenanigans for 12 harrowing years. I don't know why, but I'm grateful. You've had half a husband, 3/4 of a career. You deserve a full amount of everything. May the Academy of Arts and Sciences Board of Electees see the beauty, the talent, the courage that I have seen for 1/4 of a lifetime. I hope you win the bloody Oscar. 50 years from now, I'll be able to sell it for a fortune.
I love you, Sidney.
Then mention me in your speech. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Academy, I thank you for this award. I have a lump in my throat and a hump on my dress. What the hell are you doing in there?
It's our room.
No, it isn't. We're across the hall. Come out of there, you twit.
Oh, you're blotto, darling. Go to bed.
Give me the keys.
Look, I just told you this is our room. It's 203, 204.
We are in 201 and 202.
Well, if it makes you happy, go sleep in 201, 202. You've always made friends easily.
You should talk. Oh, what time is it?
2:35. Perhaps 3:35.
Don't give me that superior than thou crap.
You are stinking, aren't you?
You've been gloating all evening, or, pardon the expression, evening.
Pardon what expression?
Fucking evening.
Oh, then why didn't you say it?
Because I'm a lady, a loser and a lady. I'm a great loser and a greater lady.
Who is that girl you threw up on?
I beg your pardon?
I was asking who that attractive young girl in the Poochie Moo that you threw up on was.
How would I know? If I were to start counting all the women in Poochie Moo that I threw up on, I would never have time to go shopping.
Well, I think her husband was one of the heads of Universal Pictures, and it is my guess that it will snow in Tahiti before you work again at Universal Pictures.
Unless, of course, there's a part that calls for throwing up on Poochie Moo. In that event, it's very likely I'll be considered.
I hate to be clinical about this, but since you had neither lunch nor dinner nor even a single canapé at the ball, how could you possibly find anything to throw up?
When you have class, you can do anything.
You're not going to get classy all over me, are you?
How long do you intend going on like this?
Going on like what?
Going on here in the wrong suite. I am tired. I would like to take off my hump and go to bed.
I must say, it was a dreary affair. Didn't you find it a dreary affair? I mean, aside from losing and throwing up on that girl, it was a completely unmemorable evening.
Did I tell you I saw what's-her-name in the ladies' room?
Who?
What's her name? The one I saw in the ladies' room.
Who? How could I possibly know?
Oh, Christ, you know her. She was in the ladies' room.
What? Can you narrow it down a bit?
Barbara
Streisand?
was in the ladies' room.
Singing?
I don't think so. There were no requests.
But what was she like?
Well, in the ladies' room, we're all pretty much the same.
I would imagine.
She thought I should have won.
Did she say that?
No, I did, but she agreed with me.
Wasn't that sweet of her?
You never told me what award I missed when I went to the loo.
The best documentary short subject.
Damn it, my favorite category. Who won?
The Midgets of Leipzig. Czech-Polish production, Sigmund Wednecki, producer, directed by Letwil Zombredovich and Stefan Vlech.
I thought they would. And what was the best picture?
The best picture. You were there when they announced it. It came right after Best Actress.
I was in a deep depression at the time. What was the best bloody picture?
You mean what was the best picture of the year, or what did they pick as the best picture of the year?
What won the award, you arsehole?
I'm not an arsehole. Don't you call me that.
Sydney, I have just thrown up on some of the best people in Hollywood. This is no time to get sensitive. What was the best picture?
I'm not telling you.
I'm not asking you, Sydney. I'm threatening you. What was the best picture?
And I said I'm not telling you.
You're not going to tell me what the best picture was?
I won't even tell you who the nominees were.
You crud.
Now, I'm definitely not telling you.
You mean you were going to tell me before I called you a crud?
Possibly.
I take it back. You are not a crud.
Am I still an arsehole?
Yes.
Well, then it's back to definitely not telling.
I'm going to our room. Give me the key.
You behaved abominably tonight.
I did not.
Abominably.
Not.
A bum.
Arsehole crud.
You're behaving better now than you did at the ball. That will give you an idea of just how badly you behaved tonight.
Where are you going, you twit?
I'm going to bed to get some sleep. We have a 10 a.m. plane to catch in the morning.
10 a.m. is the morning. That is redundant. You've been redundant all evening.
When? When was I redundant?
Turning to me and saying I'm sorry after they announced their other twit had won is redundant.
First you call me a twit, and now you call her a twit. 2 twits in one night is redundant.
Not when the twits are twits. That is being specific. UAH.
What? You think I don't know what you're saying? I can spell.
Considering that I should have won that effing award tonight, I behaved beautifully. I would like a drink, please.
You drank everything in California. Try Nevada.
Well, I had a wonderful time. Do you hear me? I said I had a wonderful time. This looks just like our room.
Have you seen a greater assemblage of hypocrites under one roof in all your life?
With the hypocrites there, I miss them. Why didn't you point them out to me?
They were hypocritical hypocrites. They all love you and they fawn over you on the way in, and then if you come out a loser, it's, oh, too bad, darling, give us a call when you're back at town. You should have thrown up over the whole bloody lot of them.
Sydney.
Yeah.
Was I hit by a bus? I look very much as though I've been hit by a heavy, fast-moving Greyhound bus.
What really infuriated me was how quickly the winners got their cars. I mean, how would the winners' cars be lined up so quickly outside if they didn't know beforehand who the winners were? It's because it's rigged. We come 6,000 miles to this bloody affair and they park our car in Vancouver.
Oh, I've aged, Sydney. I'm getting lines in my face. I look like a brand new steel-belted radial tire.
Little Polish twerp who won the best foreign documentary got his car before us. He splashed water on my trousers as he drove away. They must have snapped 50 photos of us going in, coming out. A little Mexican boy with a brownie asked where Liza Minnelli was.
I'm hungry.
What are you doing?
I'm calling room service. I want Eggs Benedict.
Oh, you'll just chuck it up again. Please have the decency to find a proper receptacle this time.
I must drop Barbara a note for agreeing with me. Hello, Eggs Benedict, please.
You have to ask for room service first. Twit.
Room service, please. Twit and a half.
Touché.
No room service? Are you sure? Isn't there anyone there? I just want some eggs Benedict. I could come down and make it myself. I see. Well, it's just not my night, is it?
Lost again, did you?
Bitchy, darling. Oh, I found the people there singularly unattractive this year. I noticed a general decline in hair transplants and facelifts. Must be the economy, don't you think?
They're not civilized out here. It's as plain as that. Did you notice Jack Nicholson sitting there in tennis shoes? Black patent leather tennis shoes. I've never seen anything like it.
Really? You must have been the only one there looking at Jack Nicholson's feet. Oh, by the way, who was that adorable young actor you were chatting with all night? Gorgeous, wasn't he? Where did you find him?
He was at our table. We shared a butter plate.
How spreadably cozy.
Careful, darling. You're tired and you're smashed. Let's not get into shallow water.
Ooh, I am sorry. Let's just talk showbiz. And who did you vote for, Sidney?
I don't vote, dear. I am not a member of the motion picture industry. I am an antiques dealer. And one day when you're an antique, I shall vote for you. That's a promise.
I mean, who did you vote for privately? In the deep, deep inner twit recesses of your redundant mind, who were you hoping would win?
In what category?
The strangest thing happened when I lost, Sidney. I actually felt your body relax. When Miss Big Boobs ran up there all teary-eyed and bouncing flesh, I felt all the tension released from every part of you. What could have caused such joy, I wondered to myself. Happy that it was finally over, or just happy?
God, what a nasty streak you have when you drink. Also when you eat, and sit and walk.
Oh, that's perverse, Sidney. Why are you so perverse tonight? Picky. Are you unhappy because you didn't get to wear my dress?
Well, if I'd worn your dress, darling, it would have hung properly. Nothing personal.
There never is anything personal with us, or is that getting too personal?
Oh, Diana, I am sincerely sorry you lost tonight, but look at it this way. It's just a little, bald, naked statue.
Just like you'll be one day. Oh, would you please get this chiffon tent off me? If you help me, I'll let you sleep in it tonight.
We are taking a turn for the worse, Diana. Let's try and stay as sweet as we were.
Tell me, did he happen to carve his phone number in the butter patty for you?
Oh, go to hell.
To hell? What's this, a direct assault? A frontal attack? That's not like you, Sidney. Wit and parry. That's your style.
Oh, you make me sick sometimes.
When, Sidney? Any time at your convenience.
When you can't have what you want, you make certain that everyone else around you will be equally as miserable.
I haven't noticed any equals around me, and I am not miserable. I'm an artist. I'm creatively unhappy.
But how amazing that you managed to throw up verbally as well as nutritionally.
Adam. Wasn't that his name? Adam. The first man. Not very appropriate for you, is it? He did look very Californian. I thought sort of a ballsy Doris Day.
Oh, Christ, Diana, come off it. We keep up a front for everyone else. Why can't we do it for ourselves?
You mean lie to each other that we're perfectly well-mated? A closet couple? Is that what we are, Sidney?
I've never hidden behind doors, and I am discreet.
Discreet? You did everything but lick his artichoke.
Oh, please, let's not have a discretion contest, shall we? I've heard about your lunch breaks on the set. The only thing you don't do in your dressing room is dress. I'm going to take a Librium, and if I'm not up by 9, I've overdosed.
Oh, I wouldn't like that, Sidney. What would I do without you?
Everything, darling.
I'm serious. Don't ever say that to me again. I will not have you dying.
I'll never be far from you. I've left instructions to be cremated and left in a pewter mug near your bed. Ash has always been a good color for me.
Why is he coming to England?
Who?
That boy. He said, see you in London next week. What is he doing in London?
Acting, of course. He's making a film there.
What film?
Well, I don't follow other people's films. I barely follow yours.
Goddamn him and goddamn you. Goddamn the Oscars. Goddamn California. Goddamn everything.
What is there about this climate that brings out the religion in you?
You bastard. Answer the question. Why don't you love me?
What is that line from?
You son of a bitch. Answer the question. Why don't you love me?
It didn't sound like a question.
I am tired of paying for everything and getting nothing back in return.
I thought Joe Levine paid for everything.
If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have been here tonight to meet him in the first place, so you could arrange to meet him next week in London. Why don't you love me anymore, Sidney?
I never stopped loving you. In my way.
Your way doesn't do me any good. I want you to love me in my way.
Oh, it's nearly 3 o'clock in the morning. We're both crocked. I don't think it's a good time to be discussing biological discrepancies.
Faggot.
Oh, good. Good. I thought you'd never ask.
Oh, don't you walk away from me. I'm so miserable tonight, Sidney. Don't do this to me.
I'm sorry. Hasn't been a winning evening, has it?
Screw the Oscars. Screw the Academy Awards. Screw me, Sidney, please.
Diana.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I don't want to put you off your game.
Funny how some nights go completely downhill.
Oh, hell of a night to feel sexy. You didn't happen to notice anything in my line down at the Polo Lounge?
I didn't take that Librium yet.
Don't force yourself. I wouldn't want you to cheat on my account.
I'm always here for you, Diana.
My friendly filling station. Why don't you stick to your own kind, Sidney? If it's anything I hate, it's a bisexual homosexual. Or is it the other way around?
Well, it works either way.
Jesus God, Sidney. I love you so much.
I know that.
Why do you stay with me? What do you get from me that could possibly satisfy you?
A wider circle of prospects. After a while, relationships with other antiques dealers seem incestuous.
I'm sorry I didn't win that award tonight. Your dance card would have been filled for a year.
Well, we haven't done too badly together. I'm kinder to you than your average stuntman.
You didn't answer my question before.
Well, the answer is yes. I love you more than any woman I've ever known.
Oh, Christ. I can't get a break.
I do the best I can.
Thank you.
Can't say we don't have fun together.
Hell, the dinner conversations alone are worth the trouble. Oh, it's my fault for being hopeless romantic. I keep believing all those movies I've made. And you do make love so sweetly.
Would it help any if I made some empty promises?
It never has. What's wrong with me, Sidney? We've been fighting this for years. Why haven't I ever left you for a hairier person?
Well, because we like each other. And we are each a refuge for our own disappointments out there.
Oh, you do have a way of putting your finger right on the trouble spot.
Tired?
Losing Oscars always does that to me.
I'll get up first thing and order you eggs Benedict.
You do take care of me, Sidney, I'll say that, and good help is so hard to find today.
You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
It's been an evening of ups and downs, hasn't it? Care to continue the motion?
Oh, tacky? You're getting tacky, Angel?
I love you, Sidney. Don't close your eyes, Sidney.
I always close my eyes.
Not tonight. Look at me tonight. Let it be me tonight.
Easy.
Slowly,
Easy now.
go slowly, please.
I'm
Go
going as slow as I
slowly.
can.
Then go slower. More. I'm slipping.
I got you.
I'm slipping. I'm telling you. Put down the tennis balls. Who needs used tennis balls? I got a broken foot.
It's not broken. If it was broken, you couldn't step down on it.
I can't step down on it. I'm telling you, it feels broken. It's my foot, isn't it? Put me down in here.
Which chair would you like?
The one in my bedroom at home. You want to get it for me?
What are you getting upset for?
Because you asked me such stupid questions. The sofa. All right? Easy.
I'm trying.
Put the goddamn rackets down.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Oh, shit! Shit.
It really hurts, huh?
When have you heard me say shit 5 times?
Let me try to get a doctor.
First, get some aspirins.
How many do you want?
40.
The thing that kills me is that they saw your shoelaces were untied. That's why they kept lobbing over your head.
Oh, look at that ankle puff up. It's the size of a grapefruit. I'll have to wear your shoes on the plane tomorrow.
And they just kept lobbing the ball over your head. Lob, lob, lob. The sons of bitches.
When I fell, I heard something go snap, and I said to myself, oh, please, God, let it be my brassiere.
That wasn't tennis out there. That was war. They only hit it to you when the sun was in your eyes, and they only hit it to me when my shorts were slipping down.
Oh, will you get the doctor?
Who? I don't know any doctors in Los Angeles.
Look in the yellow pages under orthopedic.
On Sunday, July 4th, you expect a doctor to make a house call on Sunday, July 4th?
Mort, it's getting excruciating. If you can't get a doctor, call a druggist. I'll take a laundryman, a delivery boy. Just get somebody, please.
Lob, lob, lob. Dirty sons of bitches. All right, here's the orthopedics. Abel, Abernathy, Abramowitz, Barnard, Benson, Berkowitz. Pick one.
None of them sound good.
What do you mean they don't sound good? They're just names. You want them to come over and audition for you?
Nothing strikes me. Keep reading.
Block. Brewster. Brunkhorst.
No, don't want a Brunkhorst.
What's wrong with Brunkhorst?
He sounds like a horse doctor. Get me somebody with a soft name.
Oh, this is crazy. I'll call the hotel. They must know a doctor.
Oh, quick, cover the phone. Here comes another obscenity.
Can I have the front desk, please?
Shit.
No, operator. That was my wife.
Oh.
Hello? Yeah, this is Mr. Hollander in 203. My wife just had an accident on the tennis court. She thinks her foot might be broken. Can you possibly get us a doctor? Oh, would you? Thank you very much. He'll have someone call.
You should have told them what kind of doctor. This is Beverly Hills. They'll probably send a psychiatrist.
Room service, please. He's not going to get away with this. I'm going to play him singles someday. I don't know how, but somewhere I'm going to find a solid steel ball. And on the first serve, I'll break his back, the bastard. Hello? Yeah, this is Mr. Hollander in 203. I would like 3 buckets of ice cubes, please. No glasses, just the ice cubes.
And a Monte Cristo sandwich.
Are you serious?
I didn't break my stomach, just my foot. I'm hungry. I want a Monte Cristo sandwich.
Hello? 3 buckets of ice cubes and a Monte Cristo sandwich. Do you know what the odds must be in Las Vegas for an order like that? Hello? Yes. Yes. How is she? How do you think she is?
Who is it?
It's them, the lobbers. Her foot may be broken, that's how she is. It's the size of a coconut. What can you do? They want to know what they can do.
Morty,
I'll tell you what you can do. I want you to go to the pro shop and buy 2 cans of Wilson yellow tennis balls, charge them to me, and then shove them up your respective asses.
Are you crazy? Those are our best friends.
I said I'd pay for the balls, didn't I?
The 4 of us should never have taken a vacation together. There was trouble from the first day. When he showed up at the airport and said he'd forgotten his credit cards, I knew we were in for it.
I will never travel with them again. 8 pieces of luggage for 2 skinny people. What have they got in there?
Where?
In the luggage.
Her makeup. Every new perfume that comes out, she's got it. Babe, Charlie, Harold, Milton, whatever. No wonder I slipped and fell. The court must have been covered with all her goddamn skin cream and lotion.
Oh, my God, what happened? We thought it was just a sprain. Is it very painful? Oh, my poor baby.
Don't do that. I yell shit when you do that.
Yeah, this is the can you told me to buy. You want me to take the balls out first? Mort, have you called a doctor? Beth, has he called the doctor?
Yes.
Is he a good man?
The hotel is sending somebody.
Shouldn't she have some ice on that leg, Mort? Mort, should we get some ice?
Gert is talking to you. What the hell is wrong with you?
I'm sorry, Stu. I'm very upset. Beth's foot may be broken. My temper got the best of me. I ordered some ice, okay?
I understand.
It's been a rough 3 weeks. After a while, you start to get on each other's nerves, you know?
Sure.
I mean, 4 people taking a vacation together can get very testy. You can only do it with your best friends. And you and Gert are our best friends. Christ, we don't have better friends than you, because if we did, I would have told you to shove a steel racket up your ass.
Oh, my God!
What are you, crazy? What are you blaming us for? It wasn't our fault.
Oh, lob wasn't your fault. The woman stood there defenseless with her laces open. And would you hit the ball to me? No, you hit it over a crippled woman's head.
She wasn't crippled until she fell.
Could you all please do this in the bedroom? I need this room to yell in. Oh, defecation.
Can I look at it, Beth?
You touch her foot and they ship you back to Chicago on air freight.
Oh, don't threaten me. I've taken enough crap from you these last few weeks. Just don't threaten me.
Oh, well, it's coming out now. Now we're all going to hear about it, right? It started the night we got the room with the view in Honolulu, and you got the toilet that kept backing up. Only I didn't book the room, smartass.
Watch it, Morty. I don't like being called a smartass.
Oh, stop it, both of you. Somebody go get a cold towel until the ice gets here. Look at them. Look how they just stand there.
You smell wonderful. What are you wearing?
It's called After Tennis. I just bought it. I'll get you the towel myself.
That woman should be lying flat on her back with her foot up in the air. Let's get her into bed.
I don't need your goddamn advice. Don't start telling me what to do for her. Come on, honey, let's get you flat on your back with your foot up in the air.
Let him help you, Morty. You can't do it alone.
All right, honey, let's just put all of your weight on us, all right? Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, Jesus, that hurts.
Don't step down on it.
Not my leg, my arms. You're pulling my arms apart.
Let go of her arm, you schmuck.
It's not my fault. You're going the wrong way.
Oh, you giving me directions again? Last time you gave me directions, we missed San Francisco.
Can I make a suggestion? Can we talk about all this after the amputation?
I got you, honey. Don't worry. Where's the cold towels, for Christ's sake?
Don't yell at my wife while I'm carrying your wife.
Oh, God, no!
What?
What is it? What happened?
Oh, I broke a bottle of perfume. I'm awfully sorry, Beth.
My Belle de Versailles, my duty-free $90 Belle de Versailles. Let me through. I'm the important
All
one.
the stupid-ass breaking perfume bottles.
Look, it was an accident, for Christ's sake. She didn't do it on purpose.
Oh, that's right. So far, we got 2 accidents and 2 not on purposes. And my wife's got a broken foot in a beautiful-smelling bathroom.
Okay, well, pay for the perfume. I owe you $90, all right?
Can we do the accounting from the bed? Just get me in the bed, please.
Oh, Beth, be careful when you walk in the bathroom. There's broken glass on the floor.
I'm glad you told me I was going to walk in there a lot today.
All right. Let's get her down gently.
Yes, please, do it gently.
Damn it to hell. Oh, have you got a Band-Aid? I cut my finger on the glass.
How'd you do that?
Oh, Mort, I'm sorry. I know you're busy now. Do you have some Band-Aids and iodine?
In a minute, Kurt. Let's take one casualty at a time.
Oh, I'll go get the towel.
All right, which way are we going to go?
North by northeast. What do you mean, which way are we going to go?
Frontwards or backwards?
Well, whichever one you do, don't surprise me. Tell me first.
Backwards. Let's put her down backwards.
All right. When I say 3, we sit down on the bed.
Yeah.
Ready now? 1, 2.
Me too?
Certainly you two. Who do you think we're doing this for?
Oh, that's right. Yell at her. Why did you push her?
Look, can we get this over with now? Ready? 1, 2.
Oh, shit!
What happened?
Oh, my head. I banged my head on the medicine cabinet. I think I'm going to pass out. Yes, I am.
Good.
First me, then Gert. I was first.
All right, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh. God, Gert, you sound like a light. Give me a cold, wet towel. Hurry.
Oh, Stu, did I pass out?
Just for a second, hon. Where is it? Where did it hit you?
I had my head down in the sink. I was trying to rush with the towel. I stood up too quickly. I think it's a concussion.
Now, you see what you did? You see, you got her so crazy, the woman's got a concussion.
You're going to blame me because your wife doesn't know how to get up from a sink?
Oh, it's bleeding. My head is bleeding.
No, that's your finger, honey. Your finger is bleeding onto your head. Look, will you get a wet towel for Christ's sake?
Yes, I'll get it.
She should have a doctor. Mort, give her our doctor. Get her bronchor.
Oh, I feel nauseated. I think I'm going to throw up. Help me to the bathroom.
No, I don't think so, honey. I don't think you should be moved.
Here. Oh, piece of glass went through my goddamn sneakers. I hope you're satisfied. Here. Let me put that on your ankle. Does it hurt?
No, because it's on the wrong ankle.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's the right one.
Oh, help me up. The floor is cold. I feel chilly.
Yeah, give me a hand, Mort. Let's put Gertie on the bed.
I bled on the carpet. I got blood on the carpet, Stu.
Well, I'm paying for it. Don't worry about it. All right, grab her feet. Don't lift until I tell you.
Jesus, it's like Guadalcanal in here.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I feel nauseous.
Easy. All right, put her down gently next to the bed on Beth.
God damn, this vacation I ever took in my life.
All right. Let's settle our accounts. I'm going to get out of here.
I'll forget it. I don't want your money. Keep your lousy money. I think I went right into the bone.
Yeah, well, I'm paying for everything, you understand? I want an itemized list, the perfume, the blood on the carpet, the tennis balls I'm shoving up my ass, everything. Then I want a receipt for my taxes, all right? I'll write you a check. What's today's date, you bastard?
Hey, calm down. Take it easy. Let's not get our noses out of joint.
Oh, you call this a vacation? I had a better vacation when I had my hernia operation. I am sick of your face. I am sick of your 12-cent cigars. After 3 weeks, my clothes smell like they've been in a humidor. I'm sick of your breakfast. I'm sick of your lightly buttered rye toasted eggs over lightly every goddamn morning. Would it kill you to have a waffle once in a while? One stinking waffle for my sake?
What, are you crazy? We got 2 invalids in bed and you're talking about waffles?
We did everything that you wanted. You made all the decisions. You took all the pictures. I didn't get to take one picture with my own camera. You picked the restaurants, 9 Japanese restaurants in 3 weeks. I am nauseated at the sight of watching you eat tempura with your shoes off. I am bored of following your wife around every tchotchke store in the West Coast looking for a Mexican bracelet.
Hey, wait a minute. Your wife bought 2. What about a pair of African earrings that hang down to her navel?
A year I planned for this vacation. You know what I got to show for it? 2 purple Hawaiian shirts for my kids that you picked out. Even the Hawaiians won't wear them. One entire morning wasted in Honolulu while 5 Chinese sailors measured you for a $39 Hong Kong suit that fell apart in the box. I spent half an afternoon at Fisherman's Wharf watching a nearsighted 84-year-old artist sketching a charcoal portrait of you that looks like Charles Lawton. I have had enough. I want to go home. I'm a nervous wreck. I need a vacation.
Come on, buddy. I'll get you a drink. How about a nice Planter's Punch?
No, please, not another Planter's Punch. I'll go crazy if I gotta watch you trying to get the cherry out with your straw. Don't do that to me, Mark.
I won't play with my cherry again, I promise. Why don't we just shake hands and forget everything?
Shake his hand, Stu, please.
You're on my leg.
Oh, sorry, I'm so sorry.
Watch what you're
Beth.
doing, you idiot.
Hey, you take that back! I want an apology. Now, you either apologize to my wife for calling her an idiot, or I will take this tennis racket and I'm going to backhand you to
All
death.
right, now, don't threaten me. I got a little bit more meat on me. Never threaten somebody who's got more meat on them.
He's right, Stu. Look how much meat he's got on him.
Apologize. I want a nice apology, and I want a smile on your face. You got 5 seconds.
Don't do this, Stu. Don't get physical with me. If you attack, I'll counterattack.
1.
Don't fight. Please don't fight.
2.
Someone will get hurt and fall on me.
3.
I'll punch you with my fist, Stu.
4.
I'm talking about a closed, hard fist, no open hands.
Are you going to apologize before I say 5?
Say it. Say it. You afraid to say it? I'll say it for you. 5. 5. I said it, all right? 5.
All right, I'll say it my goddamn self. 5.
Drop the racket. I'll turn you blue. Tell me what shade of blue you like, light or dark.
Oh, leave him alone, please.
Let them kill each other. We have to take care of ourselves.
You want to play? All right, let's play in the bathroom. I'll show you a nice little game in the bathroom called Kill Your Friend.
Oh, Beth, he'll kill him. I'll be on the plane with a dead husband. God help me.
I have to go to the John. Get him out of there. I have to get in there.
He kicked me. Oh, God, what a place he kicked me.
Give me a dentist. Look at my dentist. I'm going to lose some teeth.
Are you two through in there? I have to go in.
Let me see. What did he do to you?
Swelling up, Jesus. My liver's blown up like a balloon.
Ice is coming. I got enough for all of us.
I haven't been kicked there since I played football, and then I was wearing protection.
Is anyone going to help me into the bathroom?
Oh, I don't believe what's going on here. It's like a John Wayne movie.
What are you crying about? If I could lift my leg, I'd kick you in the same place.
One more. Come on, all of you. I'll take all of you.
I'll kick you with my other leg. You come on, you-
Stop it, everybody. John, stop it.
What was that doctor's name? I think maybe we should all see him.
Did he kick you hard, Mort?
Listen, where he kicked me, even easy would hurt.
I still have a few good teeth left. I'll bite your goddamn leg off unless you apologize to Gert for calling her a moron.
I didn't call her a moron. I called her an idiot.
Oh,
Jesus, he's biting me. Oh, God, get him off me.
Don't hurt yourself.
Get her,
He's
please.
hard
Quit
as
the
a
biting
rock.
with the hurting. You crazy bastard.
Let me go, you elephant.
All right, I've had enough of you, you skinny little pipsqueak. Don't you ever bite me again. You could give me a blood disease.
Gert, get him. Hit him with a lamp or
Oh,
something.
don't sit on him, please. Get off him, you fat water tank. Oh, I'm sorry, Beth.
Listen, the truth is the truth.
All right. No, nobody is leaving this room until we all make up with each other. We came here friends, and we're leaving friends. Now tell me we're friends, you bastard.
Make up with him, Stu. It's the only chance we have.
I make up. I surrender and make up.
No, not like that, like you mean it.
I mean it. I can't breathe. You're cutting all my hair.
I don't understand. Why is he cutting off his hair?
Tell me you'll get a good time on our vacation. Tell me.
I had a good time.
Especially the Japanese restaurants.
Especially the goddamn Japanese restaurant. Let me up. My ribs are cracking.
And you want to take another vacation with us? Next year.
Crack my ribs. Crush me. I won't say it.
Say it.
This is LA Theatre Works' production of California Suite by Neil Simon. To purchase a copy of this play, or to receive a catalog of LA Theatre Works plays, musicals, and novels on CD, please call 800-708-8863 within the U.S., fax us at 310-827-4949, email us at audiosales@latw.org, or visit our website at latw.org. Digital editions of this play and many others are available online and in your local library. The cast in alphabetical order is Dennis Boutsikaris as Marvin Michaels and Mort Hollander, Bruce Davison as William Warren, Sidney Nichols, and Stu Franklin, Marcia Mason as Hannah Warren, Diana Nichols, and Gert Franklin, and Amy Peets as Millie Michaels and Beth Hollander. Stage manager Jared Cox. Live sound effects by Tony Palermo. Recording, editing, and mixing engineer Mark Holden for the Invisible Studios West Hollywood. Associate producer for casting and rights Jennifer Brooks. Our director is Gwen Victor. I'm Susan Lowenberg, producing director of LA Theatre Works.